What's up, guys? What's up, Triple B? What's going on? We're all filled. Thanks, William. We're going to give it like 2 more minutes and then we'll get started. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday night. In the interest of saving a little bit of time, I'll just open the case now. Your sealed case. Got a little Packers-Bears rivalry going on in the chat. Like a little NFC North action. See if we can do this. Wow, look at that. Oh, missed 2. These days, that's definitely true. Barely. Be careful. That's the hometown team here. But honestly, no. New York sports in general is almost dead, unfortunately. All right, guys, I'm going to read off the teams and then we'll get started. First up, we got the Arizona Cardinals going to Joe S. We have the Atlanta Falcons going to Jeffrey K. We have the Baltimore Ravens going to David W. We have the Buffalo Bills going to Jeffrey K. We have the Carolina Panthers going to Carrie E. Chicago Bears going to Michael G. Steve S. with the Cincinnati Bengals. Kurt D. has the Cleveland Browns. Dallas Cowboys are going to Anthony F. Denver Broncos, Sam S. Anthony F. also has the Detroit Lions. Brian L. with the Green Bay Packers. Houston Texans going to Anthony F. Dallin G. with the Indianapolis Colts. Jim J. with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kevin B. has the Kansas City Chiefs. The Raiders are going to Jason V., as are the LA Chargers and the LA Rams. Miami Dolphins going to Jeremy P. Minnesota Vikings going to David M. New England Patriots going to Ryan G. New Orleans Saints going to Joe S. New York Giants going to Gary S. Brian L. has the New York Jets and the Philadelphia Eagles. Pittsburgh Steelers are going to Corey D. San Francisco 49ers are going to Jeffrey K. Kristen E. has the Seattle Seahawks. John H. has the Tampa Bay Bucks. Tennessee Titans going to Kristen E. And Corey D. has the Washington football team. Yeah, we do have the Knicks. Randall's been a beast. That is true. If you count Brooklyn, but I don't. And I'm from New Jersey. But I'm a Knicks fan, so that's another story. All right, guys. Let's go. I don't know if you guys have seen these been open. They're pretty awesome. You're going to get 6 autos and 6 quote-unquote base in these. But the base are actually all short printed as well. These have been real fun to open. Got some jersey in the house. Yeah, definitely. Going for those Tonys. Too bad he got hurt, although our whole team is hurt. Not that they were playing well when they weren't hurt. It's been such a bad decade for the Giants. All right, guys, good luck. First up, we got Chris Evans in an orange ice. This one is going to be out of 50 on the Evans. This one's for the Bengals. Next up, we got Tyson Campbell. This one is an orange. And this one's going to be out of 100. 33 out of 100 on the Tyson Campbell. Mr. Campbell is a hit for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Next up in a blue, we got Penei Sewell. Should be a hit for the Detroit Lions. Yep, Detroit getting on the board. Next up, we got a black. This one is a black mojo for Dylan Moses. This one's Jacksonville. This one is going to be out of 25 on the Dylan Moses. Next up, it's a green ice for Tutu Atwell. This one is 1 out of 15 on the Tutu. Tutu Atwell is a hit for the Rams, LA Rams. Last one before the autos for box number 1. And it is Trey Lance in the Pro Set Mojo. Let's see what this one, oh wow, 3 out of 5 on the Trey. That is cool. Real cool looking Pro Set. Super short printed there. 3 out of 5 for the Niners. Nice. Pretty cool. All right. Auto time. First up, it is Michael Carter in a black mojo. This one's going to be 5 out of 15 on the Michael Carter for the New York Jets. Nice. All right. Next up, we got a blue, and it is Patrick Jones II. This one is going to be out of 75 for the Minnesota Vikings. Patrick Jones. Oh. You guys could see it. We were just talking about him. There he is. Mr. Tony Kadarius for the G-Man. There he is. This one is going to be out of 35. It looks like a red mojo from the lighting. Yeah, it's red, not orange. Out of 35 on the Kadarius. Next up, it's a red, and it's Tutu Atwell. This one is at 4 out of 75 on the Tutu for the Rams. All right. Next up, it's Tylan Wallace in a blue. This one is going to be out of 50 on the Tylan. Let's see. Tylan is a hit for the Ravens, Baltimore. Last but not least is a biggie. It is for the New England Patriots, and we have a Mac attack. It is Mac Jones. This one's a red. It's out of 35. 2 out of 35. A Mac attack for the Patriots. Beautiful. Pretty good first box. It's got 9 more to go. Nice hit for the Pats. All right. Box number 2. Good luck, guys. Box number 2 coming your way. First up, it is a red Ben Skowrank. This one is out of 50. 50 on the Ben for the Rams. We've got a purple mojo for TJ Vasher. It's going to make it out of 35 on the TJ, which is a hit for the Cowboys. Dallas. J.C. Horn, Carolina Panthers, blue. This one is going to be out of 50. 45 out of 50 on the J.C. Horn. Next up, we got Pat Freiermuth in a pink. Out of 30. Freiermuth for the Pittsburgh Steelers, the hot tight end. One of Ben's favorite targets right now. Jacoby Stevens in a green. Jacoby is out of 29. Weird. 23 out of 20. No, sorry, 25. Yeah, 29 wouldn't make much sense. For the Eagles. Green matching the Eagles. Here we go. This is cool. It's a pink pro set prospect, Zach Wilson for the Jets. This one is 1 out of 3. That's a Zach attack for the Jets. Nice. 1 out of 3. I was saying the 6 quote-unquote base that they include that are non-autos in each one of these boxes. I mean, they're all short printed, and there's some real nice ones like that one, as you could see. These are all real nice. All right, here come the autos, box number 2. First up, it's Jamie Newman in a blue. Out of 75 on the Jamie Newman, which I think he's one of the no-name checklists. Should be for the Eagles, I want to say. Nope, Falcons, I'm sorry. Falcons last in camp with, which is what we go by. Falcons. Next up, it's a pink iced Elijah Moore auto. This one is going to be out of 25. It's 11 out of 25 on the Elijah Moore. That is nice. For the Jets. There you go, Brian. Next up, we got a redemption. What are we looking at? It's Javian Hawkins. Leaf doesn't tell us what you get until you actually redeem it, as we know. But Javian Hawkins is a hit for the Falcons. Atlanta. Next up, it's a red iced Jared Patterson. This one's going to be out of 50 as well. 21 out of 50 for the Washington football team. We got a silver. This one's Jamon Osborne in the silver. This one's out of 10. It's actually 10 out of 10 for the Eagles. Nice. Last but not least, we got an orange mojo auto for Jalen Waddle and the Miami Dolphins. Real nice. That is wild. This one is out of 35. It's 18 out of 35 on the Waddle. Cool looking. Real cool looking. Nice set for the fish. Good old Alabama. Thought it was Najee at first. It's that light reflecting off of this, making it worse. All right. Box number 3 on the way. What happened in the Braves? It's a commercial. Every time I look over, it's a commercial. First up, we got a purple Felipe Franks Mojo. This one is 17 out of 25 on the Felipe for the Falcons. And we will do a recap at the end for anybody who might have joined late. Next up, we got Jalen Twyman. This one's a blue. This one's out of 50 on the Jalen. Mr. Twyman is for the Vikings. Next up, we got Jabril Cox making an appearance for the Cowboys in the orange out of 100. We got a pink Javon McKinley. It's a pink mojo. This one's out of 20. 6 out of 20 on the Javon McKinley. It's a hit for the Lions. Detroit. Next up, we got Patrick Surtain II in a purple, which makes it out of 30. Sorry, 35. 5 out of 35 for the Broncos. There's another Tony. This one is red ice. Kadarius for the G-Men out of, so hard to see, 20. 2 out of 20 on the Kadarius. Nice. Here come the autos in box number 3. First up, it's Rashad Dream Weaver in the orange. Rashad is going to be out of 10. Nice. Rashad Weaver out of 10 auto for the Titans. Next up, we got KJ Costello. This one is going to be a red as well. It's out of 75 on the KJ Costello, which we have last in camp with the Chargers, LA. Next up, we got a silver Stevie Scott III. This one should be super short printed. Out of 7. Be a hit for the Broncos on the Stevie Scott. Next up, we got a blue Elijah Mitchell. It's one of these blue mojo autos for Elijah Mitchell. This one's out of 30 for the Niners. San Fran. Nice. Next up, we got Rico Bussey Jr. in a purple auto. This one is going to be out of 50. Rico. Steelers. Last but not least, it is another Alabama. Devonta Smith for the Philadelphia Eagles. Real nice. Out of 50 on the Devonta. All Alabama going up so far. Together. All right. All right, guys. Good luck. Let me just back this up. a little bit. There we go. First up, it is a red, and it is Ramondre Stevenson. This makes it out of 50 for the Patriots. We got a purple Rodarius Williams for the Giants. Bet he just went out for the season as well, out of 35. I agree. There's Zaven Collins in a black, which makes it out of 15. It's actually 1 out of 15 on the Zaven for the Cardinals, Arizona. Next up, we got Kylan Hill in a blue. Makes it out of 75 on the Kylan for the Green Bay Packers. Green Ice, Tamorian Terry, who I believe is unsigned, and for the reason is because, let me just make sure he's the one. Yeah, he actually committed murder, and he's in jail right now, so he's not on a team, and I don't know if anybody really wants this card, but let me know if you do. It's out of 15. So he was never on a team and committed murder, apparently. Next up is Elijah Moore. This one is blue. 2 out of 75 on Elijah for the Niners. Last one before your autos. Oh, I'm sorry, this is an auto, and it is awesome. It's Micah Parsons in a green for the Dallas Cowboys. You want to carry? It's yours. Micah Parsons is out of 20 for Dallas. Nice hit there. So Micah up. All right, we got a pink Tyler Shelvin for Cincinnati. The big boy out of 35 on the Tyler Shelvin. We got plenty of time. We got TJ Vasher. This one is a red. Makes it out of 100. TJ Vasher for the boys. We have Sean Wade in an purple. Going to make it out of 50 on the Sean Wade for the Baltimore Ravens. We got a silver Cornell Powell. Silver is going to make it 1 out of 15. Cornell Powell for the KC Chiefs, Kansas City. And last up for the Atlanta Falcons, it's Kyle Pitts, KP, from his signature, as we know. 3 out of 75 for Atlanta. Still got 6 boxes left. Plenty of time. We only got one big QB so far, right? Just the Mac. After this, we'll be halfway. Good luck, everybody. We got Jamar Jefferson first up in a pink. Just going to make it out of 30 on the Jamar for the Lions. Next up, it's Chuba Hubbard in an orange. Out of 100. Red, orange. I might be colorblind. Out of 100 for Carolina. Next up, it's a blue. Javon Holland. Out of 75. That's for Miami. Next up, it's Sam Ehlinger in a pink ice. This one's 15 out of 25 for the Colts. Next up, it's Amir Smith-Marset in a purple. This one's out of 50 on the Amir for the Vikings. Purple matches the team. Seems to happen a lot. Here's a Jamar Chase green mojo for Cincinnati. This one's 2 out of 20 on the Chase. Cool looking. And here come the autos. First up, it is an orange ice for Tyler Vaughns. This one is out of 50. 30 out of 50 on the Tyler Vaughns for the Colts. Next up, it's Brendan Knox. This one looks like a bluish. Yeah, this one's out of 7. 5 out of 7. It's like a bluish silver. 5 out of 7 on the Brendan Knox for the Cowboys. It's pretty cool. We got next. We got Hunter Long in an orange. Out of 100 on the Hunter Long Dolphins. There's a redemption. And it is Rashad Bateman. As we know, Leaf is not going to tell us until we redeem it. That's a nice hit for the Ravens. He finally came back. There is a white Javon McKinley. This one is 3 out of 5 on the Javon McKinley. That is super short printed for the Detroit Lions. And last but not least, halfway through, it's a blue mojo auto for Javonte Williams. This one's 30 out of 30 on the Javonte for the Broncos. Getting a lot of burn. Nice. Not yet. Keep the faith. We're only halfway home. $30 more autos. Right. First up, Tyler Shelvin, the big boy, in the pink out of 35 for Cincinnati. Next up, it's a black iced Rondell Moore. This one's going to be out of 20 on the Rondell Moore for the Cardinals. We got a blue mojo, Khalil Herbert, Justin's little brother. 40 out of 50 for the Bears. Getting a lot of run. So Vaughn should go to Pittsburgh, you're saying? We'll check. Purple, Cornell Powell. 3 out of 35 for KC. Next up, we got Anthony Schwartz in a green mojo. This one's out of 20 for the Browns. Anthony Schwartz. Yeah, there you go with your Justin. I mean, your Khalil Herbert, Justin Herbert. Travis Etienne, green mojo for Jacksonville. Out of 10. Here come the autos. First up, we got a silver Carlos Basham Jr. This one's out of 20. It's actually 19 out of 20 on the Basham for the Bills. Buffalo. Ben Skowrank, Orange Mojo Auto. This one's out of 30 on the Skowrank for the Rams. Here's a redemption. Joseph Osai. Mr. Osai is for Cincinnati. Pat Freiermuth for Pittsburgh. In a black iced. This one's 2 out of 20 for the Steelers. Nice. There he is. Mr. Herbert. Auto. See, I told you the Bears were coming. Purple. See, Justin's half-brother. This one's out of 50. Not bad. And last but not least, there he is, San Fran, and Trey Lance is probably pretty happy right now. Purple Mojo Auto for the Niners. Wow, this one is out of 5. It is 4 out of 5 on the tray. Boom. Love that. Real cool. Telling you, keep asking, it's going to come. Let's go. Still got some more names to knock off this checklist here. First up in the green is that Mr. Tyler Vaughns, who's now apparently in question regarding the Indianapolis and Pittsburgh connection. We'll figure that part out. There he is, Newman, in the silver. Makes it out of 15, this one. Mr. Newman for the Eagles. Sorry, Falcons. Last whiff. Caleb Farley in the red. Out of 100. Orange, red. Whatever color you see that as. Titans. Pink. Amari Rogers, Green Bay. Pink ice. This one's out of 30, or Mojo, I'm sorry. Pink Mojo. Out of 30 for Green Bay. Jared Patterson in a black Mojo. It's cool looking. This one's out of 15. 2 out of 15 on Jared Patterson for the Washington football team. Last up before the autos, and it is Jalen Waddle in a silver ice. This one's 5 out of 10 for the Dolphins. Nice. That's cool looking. Go nice with that auto right next to it. Here come the autos. First up, it's Zaven Collins in the green. Mr. Collins is out of 25. 5 out of 25 for Arizona. Next up, it is Trevin Grimes in a pink ice auto. Trevin Grimes is out of 25. 14 out of 25 on the Trevin Grimes for the Eagles. Felipe Franks making an appearance in the black auto. Black makes it out of 10. 6 out of 10 on the Felipe Franks for the Atlanta Falcons. Next up, we got a redemption, and it is J.C. Horn. J.C. Horn, Panthers. Next up, it is Kwity Paye in the orange. 48 out of 100 on the Kwity Paye for the Colts. And last but not least, it is a purple Mojo auto for Najee Harris. For our last missing Alabama piece up here for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this one is going to be out of 5. 3 out of 5 on the Najee. Nice. Nice hit for Pittsburgh there. And then we can have our 4 Alabama boys all right next to each other. Mac, Waddle, Smith, and Devonta. And Najee. There you go. We got 3 boxes left. Okay, guys, good luck. First up, it is a purple iced for Asim Rose Jr. out of 30. 8 out of 30 on Asim. Vikings, purple. They always seem to match. Next up, we got a black Kenneth Gainwell. Doesn't really match the Philadelphia Eagles. Contradicts that. Out of 25. Purple, iced. Joseph Asai. Out of 25 as well. Joseph Asai for the Bengals. Blue, Michael Carter. Out of 75. Michael Carter for the Jets. Green, Mojo, Nico Collins. Out of 10 on the Nico. It's pretty nice. Texans, Houston. We got a pink Devonta Smith. Pretty cool. Out of 30 on the Devonta. Eagles, of course. And here come the autos. First up, it is pink, and it is Kade Johnson. Kade is going to be out of 25 for the Seattle Seahawks. We will do a recap for anybody who might join late. There's Nico again in the purple. Out of 35 on the Nico for the Houston Texans. Double Nico box. There's Gregory R. Greg Rousseau for the Buffalo Bills in a blue. It's been a beast. Out of 50 for the Bills. Nice. It's like a 3-year-old signature with the Greg R. We got an orange Chuba Hubbard for Carolina. Starring running back right now. Out of 50 on the Chuba. Nice. Purple, Jacoby Stevens. 50 out of 50. Last one made. Jacoby. Eagles. Last up, Pink, Trey Sermon. 28 out of 35 on the Trey Sermon for the Niners. All right, guys, 2 boxes to go. All right, guys, 2 boxes left. First up, it is Carlos Basham Jr. in an orange out of 75. Carlos Basham Jr. for the Bills. Next up, we got a black Tylan Wallace. This one is out of 34 out of 30 on the Tylan for the Ravens, Baltimore. Green, Demetric Felton for the Browns, Cleveland. Green, Mojo, out of 10. 2 out of 10 for the Browns. Pink, Terrace Marshall Jr. for Carolina Panthers. 8 out of 30. Nice. Purple, Asante Samuel Jr. Also out of, 50. So hard to see. They put it in the worst possible spot. It's unbelievable. Chargers. Orange, Najee Harris, Pittsburgh, out of 60. It's the first time we've seen that number. Here come the autos. Good luck. Puka Williams Jr. in a white auto. That one is 5 out of 5 on the Puka. That is cool. White is fresh. Puka for the Bengals. Cincinnati. Next up, it's Amir Smith-Marset in a purple. 43 out of 50 on Amir. Vikings matching the purple. There you go. Chris Evans in a silver. This one's out of 20. 10 out of 20 on the Chris Evans for the Bengals. Cool looking. Amari Rogers in an orange matching his Clemson orange for Green Bay. 98 out of 100 for the Packers. Mari. Black. Dwayne Eskridge in a black out of 25 for the Seattle Seahawks. Dwayne. Last but not least, we had a Mac Attack. Now we got a Zach Attack. Orange Mojo Auto for the New York Jets. Out of 5. 4 out of 5. Very nice. We got 1 box left. close enough. Let's get some of that last box magic. Good luck, everybody. Last one is a redemption. First up, it is Josh Johnson in an orange. Mr. Johnson out of 100. Seattle. Next up, there he is again, Puka Williams Jr. Orange ice out of 50. Cincinnati. Next up, it's a blue Paulson Adebo out of 75. 71 out of 75 for the Saints, New Orleans. We got that bluish silver Marquez Stevenson. This one's going to be out of 10. 9 out of 10 for the Bills, I believe. Yep, Bills. Green Mojo Sage Surratt. This one's going to be out of 20 for the Detroit Lions. There's a Justin Fields. It is a red, and it is out of 60. 6 out of 60 on the Fields. Hopefully there's one more in here for you, buddy. We got a pink Kellen Mond auto. This one is for the Minnesota Vikings. This one is out of 30. 5 out of 30 on the Kellen. Nice. Minnesota. There's Ian Book in a blue. Mr. Book is out of 25 for the Saints. New Orleans. Such a clean signature with this number, too. Jabril Cox. Purple. Out of 25 for the boys. Dallas. Nice. Silver auto for Rakeem Boyd. R. Boyd, as his signature will tell you. In the silver out of 20. It's actually 1 out of 20. Mr. Boyd for the Lions. Detroit. Next up, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And it is a red iced auto for the Detroit Lions. Back-to-back Lions. Out of 50. Last but not least, as I told you, it is a redemption, and it is for T-Law. Trevor Lawrence. Jacksonville Jaguars. Very nice. We will do a recap for you guys. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining. We got Amon-Ra St. Brown auto, Rakeem Boyd, Jabril Cox, Ian Book, Kellen Mond, Dwayne Eskridge, Amari Rogers, Chris Evans, Amir Smith-Marset, Puka Williams Jr., Trey Sermon, Jacoby Stevens. Chuba Hubbard. Gregory Rousseau. Nico Collins. Kade Johnson. Kwity Paye. We have our J.C. Horn redemption. Felipe Franks. Trevin Grimes. Zaven Collins. Khalil Herbert. Pat Fryermuth. Joseph Asai redemption. Ben Skowrank. Carlos Basham Jr. Javonte Williams. We have our white Javon McKinley. Rashad Bateman redemption. Hunter Long. Brendan Knox. Tyler Vaughns. Cornell Powell. Sean Wade. TJ Vasher. Tyler Shelvin. Rico Bussey Jr. Elijah Mitchell. Stevie Scott III. KJ Costello. Rashad Weaver. Jamon Osborne. Jared Patterson. We have our Javian Hawkins redemption. Elijah Moore. Jamie Newman. Tylan Wallace. Tutu Atwell. Kadarius Toney. Patrick Jones II. And Michael Carter. Behind us, we have Micah Parsons. We have Kyle Pitts. We have Trey Lance. We have Mac Jones. We have Jalen Waddle. We have Devonta Smith. We have Najee Harris. Zach Wilson. And then we have the Trevor Lawrence redemption. Thank you guys so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Hope everybody has a great night. Hopefully we'll see you guys at a future break.